Right, we are getting the week off to a good start. We're going to work for 15 minutes, we're going to clean and declutter. Woo, so let's get straight into it. Diane and Denmark here, rah rah rah. Keep going with your daily routines. The daily routines are those things that stop us from feeling overwhelmed. And also, before you get into zone cleaning, make sure that you've done your basic cleaning. And that's the weekly upkeep clean, weekly home blessing, or whatever you want to call it. And I'll just move out of the way so you can see what it's all about. We're just spending 10 minutes on the high traffic areas of your house, not the whole house, because I know a lot of people get confused about that. I've got lots of videos where you can see me doing my basic weekly clean. And that's the thing that just makes us feel like, you know, that the house is ticking along nicely, that the house is livable, and then after that, then we can get into the zone stuff, which is what I'm going to be showing you today. So I'm going to be working here in zone 1. It's a crossover week, excuse me, in Flylady. 2 zones, zone 5 and zone 1, but the living room, zone 5, my zone 5 looks really good, and most of my weekly clean is done in the living room. So I'm going to concentrate my energies today here in the dining room. You could also be working in the hall, the entryway to your house, and I've got plenty of videos if you want to see me working in other areas. But anyway, we're just getting up off our bahookies. You're going to work along with me, so let's get started. And as usual, I will be your timer, and I'm just going to do the usual thing. I'm going to go up with my feather duster down below, and then we'll take a wee look at what's around, and I've got some declutter stuff for you. So let's get going. Let's move my junk out of the way. I'm going to be working once I've done this. So see, you'll notice some details of our house that we have these rounded doors. Our house is from 1933 and it's called International Style, which was after the Art Deco period. Right, okay, and I don't know if you can see it there, but I do have some cobwebs there today. Woo! Right, hopefully no spiders. And I'm just going around the room clockwise with my feather duster that I've put on an old mop handle so I can go as high as I need to. And I'll keep going round. There we are. And I'm just going to do the corners as well, into the corners. And remember, I don't do fancy filming. I don't have a photo editor doing my stuff. I'm just filming with my telephone. And the aim of my videos is just to show you that it doesn't have to be perfect. We just got to get things done. Alright, so if you're looking for fancy filming, you can go somewhere else. Right, hold on. Into the corner here. And my husband has a desk there in the corner. I don't show family stuff, so you won't see that. Right. And then I will do the baseboards, the skirting boards. Oh, what's this? Oh, I just found a coin. Right. There we are. Around the fireplace. And this fireplace, it's one of the original features of the house. It's not a working fireplace anymore because it's just too hot when you're sitting there with the dining table. And actually a bird got stuck in it a few years ago. I had to get the chimney sweep to come and free the bird. And since then we put a kind of guard thing at the top of the chimney because we can hear the birds up there, you know, through the flume thing. But anyway, that stops any more birds getting stuck in the chimney. So now I just have some decorative things in there, you know, some candles to keep it hygge, you know, like our Danish hygge. Okay, I think that's me done all the way around. Around the outside. Underneath the bookcases. Right, oh yeah, quite a few cobwebs to me. Ooh. Here's the cobwebs. I'll hoover in here once I've done, but I don't do that on camera because it's awful noisy, but you know what vacuuming is. Oh, and maybe I should show you up here. Can you see that? These are also original lights from 1933, these rosette lights. So anyway, right, back onto the cleaning. Right, and I've got my little cleaning caddy here, and this is basically all the things that I need for cleaning. I've just got some glass polish, and I don't use much product on things, though I did show you last week I got this new thing to replace the pledge. I can't get anymore, so I think I'll use that on the table here, but otherwise I find it enough just to dust things off. And also my little cleaning caddy, what I was talking about before, the weekly upkeep clean. So that just really keeps me on track if I'm feeling very overwhelmed and I think, oh, you know, what am I meant to be doing? Where do I start? I'll just blow out the candles before I go spraying anything. There we go. There we are. A quick swoosh swoosh. And we don't use the dining room that often. When the kids come, you know, we're empty nesters now. And when the kids come out for dinner and things like that, then we eat in here. Or if the kids are here for a few days, they will study in here. Oh, it looks pretty good actually with the new polish. Move that back. There we go. Swoosh, swoosh. Go around the edges. That looks pretty good. And then I'll do the rest of the flat surfaces. Oh, I found a couple of things here. A few items that don't belong in this room. A lamp which is going back to the swap party. I'm not going to be keeping that. I don't know if you remember this game. I asked the kids if they wanted it. They do not want it, so I'm going to see if I can get it sold in my ladies group, and if not, it's being donated. My daughter was here last week and she had borrowed this from her big brother, and I'm going to check with my son and see if he wants to keep this, otherwise that will be donated. I'm not quite sure what it is. It's one of those drawing things for the computer. And I've got a whole bag of decluttered stuff to show you, but let me just finish doing our dusting. There we are. It doesn't take long, just a couple of minutes. The lamp. There we are. And I'll just do the windowsill. Oh, it's a good job I'm hoovering later because I can see there's a dead wasp here. Just pop that on the floor right now. And think about the knickknacks in here. You know, maybe you can freshen up the look of your place by borrowing from another room. You know, I'm always telling you to shop your house. This is one of the kids' favourite things. It was made by my dearly departed Danish father-in-law, who carved this, and he had really, really bad rheumatism in his hands, but he made some fantastic objects. But look at that, isn't it fantastic? So that gets pride of place in here. And this is one of my favourite things, and my son made it at school, and I don't know if you can see, it looks like an old man, and it was actually meant to be an old man with a beret, but it just kind of, when it was baked in the oven, it's made out of clay, and I just think it's really, really cute. So the wee old man, that gets to stay in here too. And this glass cabinet, which we have in the corner of the dining room, this was actually given to us by my dearly departed Danish father-in-law. And I'll just give the thing a quick dust while I show you the inside. This is where we have all our wedding glasses that we got from family in Scotland. These ones here, aren't they cute with the thistles on them? Those are Edinburgh crystal, and the other ones are Danish Holmegård crystal. That's our white wine and red wine, they're kind of mixed there. Lamp. and I'll do the frame. Voila! Woo! And I've also done my husband's desk. And I won't do the windows in here right now because I'll be doing them this week as part of my weekly upkeep clean. That part where Flylady talks about doing mirrors, glass doors, I always do those in the zone because I find it a bit overkill to keep on doing the mirrors and the windows in the living room. So that will be part of that. But what I will do is show you what I have decluttered. Now at the weekend we were in our Swedish summer house and I knew we were coming up for a Flylady zone 1, zone 5. And I thought, okay, it's time to go through the DVDs and books that we've got there. And we've got special shelving, it's very Swedish, where you have it kind of around the top of the room. And I'm not going to lie, I didn't really feel like doing it. And I thought, oh, okay, I was making dinner and we're having a chicken curry thing where it needs to cook for 10 minutes. And I thought, okay, that was going to be my timer, 10 minutes, and I was just going to go through things. And I said to hubby, you know, did he want them? And there's some things that we're going to ask the kids to see if they want to hold on to them. But here are the things that we are ready to donate. And these things will be going to the book exchange or the next swap party that we have. A whole lot of DVDs. Here's a little peek at the first lot. I won't mention them all by name. Woo! And here's some more. We have kept a few at the summer house to watch, you know, if we ever need them. But you know, we have our iPads and we can stream things there. And this I just brought back to show you. Remember in the old days where, you know, you'd keep things like CDs in these for the car? Think about, are you still kind of living in the past? Are you actually going to be using these things again? If not, let's put them out for the recycling or pass them on to somebody else. Right, books, and this is a mix of my books and the kids' books and my husband's books. There we are, some books are going. And we had some Swedish books and I have put those in a bag. They're in a bag at the Swedish summer house. And I will donate them to our local Swedish charity shop. There's no point in bringing them back here. But the Danish ones, of course, I brought back. Denmark, here we are. Here we are, an Ellery Queen in Danish, and some other ones. Oh, I know where I got this one. This was from my brother. You know, the really awful pub jokes. But anyway, that's going to the next clothes swap. So take a wee look in zones 5 and zone 1 this week. I've got plenty of ideas on my blog for working in each of the zones. I've also got ideas of how you can pamper in the zone and do Flylady zones for your gardening, ideas for that. But anyway, I'm going to get back on with my day. I need to wash my hands, get my jacket on, get back to work. Voila, I'm ready to get on with my day. I'll be checking with you, you know, I check in with you daily on Facebook and Instagram, and I'll give you a little update this week if I find some more things to declutter in Flylady zones 5 or 1. Remember, just do what you can, get up off your bahookie and get moving. That's the main thing. And all I've got left to say is live long and prosper. May the Danish decluttering Hygge be with you. Remember to blow out your candles before you leave the room. And I shall see you on the other side with a rah, rah, rah. Okay, bye for now.